What's up everybody, Bluegabe here. I have assembled the dream team of all Christmas present list. If you're a boy, a girl, a man, or a woman and you love the outdoors, I got the gift for you. I get messages all the time saying, hey, what should I get my husband, or what should I get my wife? Hey, I got a 6-year-old, what should I give him? He loves the outdoors. Well, guess what? I got something for everybody, and I'm about to take my time and explain all this stuff and try to help y'all pick out the best present for whoever you're buying for, no matter who it is. Y'all watch this. First up to bat, all of y'all that follow me, and if you're new to the channel, you're going to get to know this combo right here. This is the Old Salty reel and the Old Salty rod. I have caught 28-pound redfish, big jacks, bonitas offshore, pompano inshore, but most importantly, I have wore some snook out with this rod and reel right here. And I'm about to show y'all in just a minute. But first, I want to show you some more of these rods. So Favorite Rods just came out with their own line of bait casters. And these things are new and pretty high tech. But most importantly, they're easy to cast. Now, bait casters range anywhere from $65 up to $665. The most important thing on a bait caster is the break and the drag. Some of the cheaper reels you can't cast into the wind and you'll spend the whole entire day getting backlashes, and I ain't got time for that. So I want to try to find a good medium range bait caster, something that I can cast a mile, fish all day. It's light, good drag. They're really strong reels, and Favorite knocked it out of the park with these new bait casters. Now, everything throughout this video that I'm going to show you will be in the description below. All the links, all the names, everything. So if I accidentally get a name wrong, don't panic. It'll be in the description below, labeled perfectly. You'll be able to see it. So this particular reel right here that I'm holding is the Solus XCS. It is brand spanking new with some crazy new technology. I've fished with them myself. Unfortunately, I haven't videoed yet. I did get a bunch of video, but again, I caught them all on this because they were eating a Zare spook and they weren't eating a frog or a swim jig. So I highly recommend this reel right here. It's super fast, 8-to-1. If you're throwing a spinnerbait, you better reel slowly because it's super, super fast. And how about that American flag rod? Y'all know my American flag board shorts I like so much? How about that? But they have all different makes and models. They got gray and white, all different kinds of rods that'll fit your need. I could be here for hours telling you each specific rod, but you guys will watch me fish over the years. These are the rods, I mean, these particular rods right here next to me are what I take every day I go fishing. I can catch almost anything besides, you know, maybe a mega big shark or a Goliath grouper on this little setup right here, these 5 rods. I take them everywhere. But a rod that I haven't shown on here yet is their new little ultralight bluegill and crappie rod. Super flexible, super flimsy. Again, I'll have the description below. It's an awesome little reel. Okie dokie. I've showed you my favorite rods that happen to be favorite rods. I mean, it's made by Favorite Rods, but they are my favorite rods. Now I'm going to show you some of my go-to baits. Yo-zuri. These little yo-zuri crystal minnows, I'm telling you, this ain't a sales point. Yo-zuri doesn't pay me $1. This is me being straight up with you guys. I can go anywhere in the world with those 2 baits and catch fish, period. End of story. There ain't nothing else to talk about. Those 2 baits, there ain't no better bait ever made in the world. Now they got big ones, little ones. They got freshwater baits, rattle traps, you know, deep diving crankbaits, topwater baits. Yo-zuri, I met these guys up here today. I went and told them what I was doing. I was showing you guys a video. They hooked me up with some samples. Also, I bought some for myself because every time I go fishing, I got those. They're also good for baby rattlers. Just take the hooks out. But no, seriously, right now we're going to cut to one of my last fishing videos and show y'all what those Favorite Rods teamed up with these yo-zuri minnows will do. But it's not a yo-zuri minnow. In that video, you're going to hear me say yo-zuri minnow. It's a crystal minnow made by yo-zuri. Now let's go fishing.
Now we gotta go. We don't even have a cooler.
Engel Cooler.
Yeah, have any ice though.
And then you come to Gambler. For you, those of y'all that enjoy freshwater, Gambler Lures, it's a local company here. So we got Gambler Big Easies. If you're fishing anywhere with hydrilla, lily pads, South Florida type situations for snakeheads, bass, peacocks, these Big Easies and Little Easies, it don't get no better. I got spinner baits, Gambler makes swim jigs, all kinds of stuff. Cincos, which is one of the best baits ever made for freshwater, period. You guys already know that. Unless you're buying for somebody and that's why you're watching this, and you don't, that's why you're letting me tell you that Gambler bait for freshwater ain't no joke. It'll catch anything, and they make such a big variety. I'll have their website. All you gotta do is go below, hit the description, the link, bam, take you right to it. So next up is line. Show them all my rods. You guys see I have a bad addiction with fishing poles, but what is super expensive is line. Yo-zuri just came out with new braid. I've been testing it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't been getting wind knots. I haven't been getting anything. So if you do go to Yo-zuri to get some lures, hey, pick up some Yo-zuri braid. When I'm bass fishing, I use 40-pound braid. When I'm inshore fishing, like saltwater, just whatever, I'm using 15-pound braid. Can't go wrong with that. But I got one more surprise here in the bag. Wha-bam, wha-bam, wha-bam. For you people that are like me, that can't afford a $160 fillet knife, which I can, and I'd have to save for a little while, Danko just solved that problem. They came out with an awesome, super sharp, super good knife, doesn't rust, 30 bucks. But this is what I'm happy about. So my last video that just came out today, the crabbing video, you're gonna see me fighting that stingray trying to get the hook out of it. If I'd had my Danko pliers, I wouldn't have that problem. They don't rust, super easy, got a string. They will cut through braid like butter. So you got your Danko pliers and your Danko knife. Both of them under 40 bucks. You cannot beat that. Good stocking stuffers, good birthday presents. It ain't gotta be just for Christmas. Any of this stuff would make awesome presents for anybody. All right, next up is winter gear slash really cool camo gear slash they got a lifetime warranty slash I love my Thiessen's camo. So this is our lightweight gear. So I wore this in my snipe hunting video. It was 75 degrees, wasn't even that hot. Perfect pockets. So they're an online company. You can only find Thiessen Camo either by watching us on YouTube or going to their website. I'll have it all in the description below. But let me tell you about their heavy duty gear. For those of y'all right now, and for me this weekend, because when I get done with this video, I'm going to Maryland duck hunting and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. This heavy duty gear, don't play. They also make long johns, but I didn't think y'all would want to see me in tights, so I'm not modeling right now. But these heavy duty gear, it's the real deal. They also make light and heavy pants. If you have a hunter in your life, you can't go wrong with any kind of Thiessen gear. They make everything that you need. Check them out. Tell them Bluegabe sent you. Bam! Now on to the most important of all of this, Bluegabe gear. Look at these sailfish shirts. Bam, with your favorite YouTuber on the front. We got shirts for women. And now this ain't, we got a whole bunch of prints for women, but I ain't a woman and I don't wear them, so you have to check out bluegabe.com to see that. My favorite fish to eat, bam. Also, my boys at Favorite have their own hoodies, which I'm wearing one. Shirts, sun shirts, awesome stickers. So, a buddy of mine, Blue James, he's been on a bunch of my videos. These are really rough. He's like, dang, I need one of those for my airboats. When you get up on your boat, you don't slip. For those of y'all that might have a john boat or a canoe, these Favorite stickers are awesome. So what about hats? Y'all see in almost all my videos, I like fluorescent. A really cool hat is Moki Burns. She makes my cutting boards. Dude, she hand does all this, but we're gonna come back to that in a minute. OPA Gear, he's who makes my clothing line. So when you go to bluegabe.com, you're actually going to opagear.com. He makes some awesome stuff. You got your red Favorite hats. You got your Engel hats. You can't go wrong with a hat and a stocking. You just can't. All right, now that we're done with hats, I'm gonna go over to my favorite thing. One of my biggest, most favorite things in the world to do, and definitely my 9-year-old's favorite thing to do, and that's fish gigging. We have two different style gigs made by two different style companies. This is Gator Pro. They make all of my alligator hunting gear, but they came out with this crazy rank, awesome fish gig. If you have a kid or an adult that loves fish gigging, highly recommended. but not to undercut or undershort this one. This is made by Outriggers, who makes all my lights. And I'm gonna show you that in a minute. We're gonna go to one of my fish gigging videos and show you both these gigs and these lights that I'm about to show you. Let me grab them. Now, I can't show you the actual light, but what I can do is let's take it to the boat and see what they look like under the water and show you just how awesome fish gigging is. Redneck's like, shark, come over here. I'll show you what the heck I'm about. Golly, that broke his back, I think. That's a stud. Come on. Wait. Go. All right, hold it in. Now. Get him in the head, baby. All right, pull him up, boys.
Pull him up.
Look at that big joker.
My first.
Jake got him, Jake. Tell me that fish gigging wasn't awesome. But what's equally as awesome is these new cutting boards. Come in here and show them these new cutting boards. That's so realistic, I almost speared it when she sent it to me. That's right, we spear lionfish. I saw that, I'm like, holy mackerel. I'm gonna have everything to her in the description below. She makes the most awesome beer bottle openers ever. You snap it, doop, and a magnet catches it. And you're also gonna see that in a second. But this one's pretty much my favorite. I've used it a little bit. Look at that. And he's illegal. I already measured him. He's a keeper, so he could go in the garlic and butter. These cutting boards are heavy duty, awesome. I couldn't thank her enough for sending me those awesome hats. You guys check out Moki Burns. You'll never see an artist any better than her. Can cooker, y'all. Can cooker. These things have revolutionized cooking in the kitchen for being easy. I can cook mashed potatoes in these things in literally half the time. And as you're about to see, I have one that's much bigger, but it's a little bit dirty, so I didn't want to have it in this video. But what we're gonna do, like we've been doing, is take you back and show you just how many crabs you can cook in these things at one time. But crabs ain't all you can cook. You can cook ribs and vegetables and steam things. These can cookers are awesome. And now they came out with these awesome heat pads, these heating grips. You can Bluegabe-inize it, you can do orange, black. You can grab the lid anywhere, anytime. It doesn't get too hot. Now let me show you real quick what we can cook in these things.
See how it's thickening up? Almost like a melted caramel. We're getting super close. You don't want to go too long because then you got a chance of burning it. But then you can see, boom. How easy is that to clean up afterwards?
Now, this is pretty much the most important tool I have as doing YouTube besides my cameras. And this might even be more important than that because this keeps my cameras dry, safe, protected from everything. The elements, period, cut to chase. The thing in my hand right here and what I'm sitting on are my most important tools. The best part is they're affordable and you can use them too, or you can buy them for somebody that could use them. So first I'm going to show you my dry box. This thing is my go-to. It keeps me organized. So I keep this soft case in here just because this thing gets beat around in my truck. We sometimes drop it, throw it. My big camera stays in here, inside there. So no matter what, I know it's going to be dry. Have all my GoPro accessories, my extra batteries, SD cards, extra cell phone chargers, cases, GoPros, sunglasses. I know that when I shut that lid, there's no water getting in there. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's safe. So I want y'all to go back if you didn't notice it when we showed you those yo-zuris while I'm on that paddleboard. That's right. The camera that Rico's filming with is $1,300. My GoPro's another $400. All my extra stuff's probably another $400. On that paddleboard was this dry box. Leave a comment below if you noticed it. Leave a comment below if you think it's a great idea to use an Engel dry box to keep all your stuff safe. Because I know I do. It's got rod holders on it, it's got a cushion. Now, here comes this part. So, I went to Engel Coolers today because Paul Cavlin's a good friend of mine. I said, Paul, I'm going to Maryland next week. I can't take this big case on the airplane, but I need something to keep my cameras dry. And he goes, that's easy enough. He whips this bad boy out. He goes, Gabe, it's 100% waterproof. The only thing that you got to do is don't zip it all the way up on the airplane because it's so waterproof that it might explode because when you go up, everything expands, but when you're coming back down, poof, it'll blow up. So, right there it is. I'll have all my cameras in this because we're going snakehead gigging, we're going rock bass fishing, and we're going sea duck hunting. You know I'm going to be in water the whole time. That camera that Rico's filming with will be in that case. Tumblers, where's my tumbler at? For those of y'all that, you know, like to kick it back a little bit. Spill proof, or if you're at a soccer game or a kid's sporting event, they're the ones that started these lids. 100% tight, dump it, nothing's coming out. Now, I'm gonna get to one of the bigger things that I got, and we'll see you back here in a second. Y'all, this is the Mac Daddy of all Mac Daddy grills. Check this bad boy out. Hey, your grandpa that took care of you your whole life, he needs one of these, and you need to buy it for him. Woo! This joker right here can flat out cook some groceries. But to all honesty, this is an expensive grill. If you can afford it, I'm telling you right now, it's as good a grill as ever made. But they make cheaper versions, smaller versions, tailgate versions. I'm telling you guys, Traeger grill, hey, they sent me a grill. They took care of me. I put it to use and said, hey, it's time to pay y'all back. I'm going to show the world just how good Traegers are. I can seriously throw down some beef jerky, fish, chicken, ribs. It don't matter what I want to cook. Traeger grill is where it's at. Hey, let's go back inside. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Rico's actually the one that came up with this idea. He goes, Gabe, I always hear people saying, what do we get for Christmas for somebody else? And I'm like, you know what? I get those messages too. Let's show everybody. And I got all this awesome stuff and seasonings and can cookers and coolers and Engel Coolers and all my favorite rods. You guys, all these companies are awesome. All these companies make awesome gear. The Outriggers, check out their website because they make some of the coolest underwater lights. In most of these companies, if you look and they have a promo code, use promo code Bluegabe and it's going to save you money. That's not a sales pitch, that's me saying, hey, here's a way to save money, let me help you out. So, let's take it outside. I got one last gift. One last gift, that's it. And then I'll see y'all in Maryland. And last but not least, but the most expensive, is my Paul Thigpen Chevrolet. Now, if you really love your wife or you really love your husband, that would be the ultimate Christmas gift. Or you can just give him or her a hug and kiss and say, I love you. But hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my other videos. I've got tons of fishing and hunting and just all around awesome videos. Thanks for subscribing if you just recently subscribed. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for all the positive comments. Thanks for all the love. But, like Jake always says, for those of y'all that don't know, we're getting the heck up out of shape and we're getting out of here. See y'all.